It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's on 1019 100.5, 1450 WGNSSports.com and Big G TV.
We're back on the Coach's Show, and it is brought to you by Rick's Barbecue, serving up the best smoked barbecue, ribs, and many local favorites on Warrior Drive, locally operated by Anne-Marie Brent and the Lanning family. We have the opportunity to talk some Siegel football today, and we have obviously gone to Cookeville many times, Coach Adam Renshaw, and the results sometimes, I mean, they used to be a district opponent back in the day, or region, before it was region.
Yeah.
Hard place to go and win, but you did it last night.
Yeah. Extremely proud of the boys, kind of as far as like execution, we got a lot to work on, but as far as grit and hard work and tenacity and staying in there to the end, man, I'm really proud of them.
That first game, I mean, it's everybody's first game.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you there's probably a half dozen or a dozen things that didn't go like they were supposed to. Somebody didn't pack some. I mean, it always happens. I mean, you always deal with that.
You've been around high school football a lot, haven't you? You're exactly right. Yeah.
And I've had teenagers. So
there you go.
That's all part of it. It was, can you bring my shoes by? I forgot them. It's like, how do you forget your shoes? But, all of those things kind of work out. But, all in all, and having to make a road trip first game, had you rather play at home or go on the road first? I'm
going to say go on the road because our first three games are on the road. So, I don't know. The hard part right now is, with the heat policy and, we're having to adjust schedules and practice before school and all this, I mean, it really feels like it's been a wild preseason. And our boys have had to respond to a lot of adversity and changes and moves. And, I mean, just down to trying to make it through traffic to get to Cookeville, Tennessee on a Friday afternoon to play, And so, but that's life, right? Fighting through the adversity and trying to find a way to win.
Well, you did that last night. The final score, I told you before we went on, you had them all the way, right? 15-12. But it was a one possession game just about the whole time, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, for a large part of the game, it was 3-2. So I can't think of many games I've coached in like that. It was like 3-2 in the bottom of the third, I think it was. But yeah, no, they tight game. Defense was playing really well. Moving to the ball, I think they've got kind of they got an RPO scheme that's kind of tough. I thought Coach Smith and our defensive staff did a great job getting our kids ready, and man, those kids played really hard last night.
That explains the halftime score. I was keeping up with everything from Trey Andrus, and he said, problems here, whatever, but this is the score, 8-3 Siegel, but a missed 2-point conversion. And I thought, if you missed the 2-point conversion, wouldn't it be 6? But safety always, you never expect it, but those 2 points were big.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, I mean, it stemmed from a fantastic punt by our punt team, A.B. Tapia. I think that was a 64-yard punt down on the 1-yard line.
Wow.
And then our defense, I mean, Coach Smith said, we're going to bring them all. And we got a safety right there. And so, yeah, it was a huge play in the ball game, huge for our momentum.
When you can score on a play like that, that does a lot for your offense too, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Especially at that moment, we're still trying to feel our way out. We're struggling with some things offensively. And just honestly, last night, the kicking game was huge. Cookeville was really good in the kicking game also. Got a great kicker, great kick teams. Another huge momentum shift in the game last night was when we roughed the punter. When we roughed the punter, they kind of got some momentum and got a touchdown. And I mean, the ebbs and flows of high school football games. And we had to fight through that adversity also.
Yeah, and I keep going back to this, but doing that on the road, doing that in Cookeville, sometimes when momentum shifts, to be able to get it back, it's even amplified when you're trying to do that on the road in front of a home crowd, that kind of thing. So
yeah, well, no doubt. I mean, when we get the ball with think it's 2 minutes, around 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We're on the 20-yard line, and we got to go to the field to score to win. And it was fun to watch this group of kids who've fought through so much, make those plays to win. I mean, the catch Drew Hostetler made on the sideline, 44-yard reception, is a great throw, tremendous catch. And I mean, I think after that play, I think our sideline knew we were going to win. I think they knew we were going to plug it in and win.
There are games like that, aren't there? Or there are plays there that you probably feel the confidence and have to be cautiously optimistic, but if you can point to one play, would that be one of them that you thought, hey, we can do this here?
100%. I mean, the big plays of the night were, Braylon Albee had a great run in the first half to score a touchdown. I thought that was a huge play in the ball game. Like I said, the punt was a huge play in the ball game, coupled with the safety, and then all of a sudden, that big pass play gave us a ton of confidence, and that with the consistency of our defense, that was the ball game.
We're talking to Adam Renshaw, the head coach of the Siegel Stars. They were victorious last night, 15-12 at Cookeville. Tell me a little bit about kind of set the scene the last few minutes here. You're down, you've got to score, you're on the road. Your kids had all the confidence in the world, but who were the ones that you thought stepped up and really kind of willed the team down the field?
Oh, yeah. Well, we had two players this week to me that really stood out leadership-wise, and that was Braylon Albee, who we talked about a moment ago, and, really proud of that kid. He had a fumble in the first half, and he could have put his head down, but he fought back and had a tremendous ball game, scored 2 touchdowns, and I think that was big. And then Delvion Ewing has really come on as a leader on our football team the last, within the last 2 weeks. And him and Bryson Green had a tremendous ball game last night. Our defensive front played really well. And so, just all that together, it was really a team effort.
You mentioned Braylon scored both touchdowns, I think, last night. From the one with 31 seconds to go to give you the victory as well, in a 20-yard run in the third quarter. Had almost 70 yards, 16 carries or so last night. And, he's a kid who's had ups and downs, and just in terms of injuries and being able to stay on the field, and we're hoping for a healthy year for him.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. But I'll tell you again, the last 2 weeks, man, he has really put his nose to the grindstone. It's really been impressive. And honestly, our offensive line took a huge step last night. I thought we challenged them after the Jamboree week, and this past week they did a tremendous amount of work, and they performed really well. I mean, when we scored the touchdown with 30 seconds left, I think everybody in the stadium knew where we were running it.
Yeah.
and so that's that's just a tribute to Coach Turnbow and the hard work the offensive line has done.
Well, talk to me about Justin's leadership last night. 13 of 19 for 114 yards.
Yeah, no doubt. Really proud of Justin. He's had a great offseason, and last night he had a really good demeanor. Made some mistakes, but also made some huge plays in the ball game. And so, high school quarterback's a really tough job, and managing all of that in your head and being able to step up and make a play. I mean, it's a really special thing. It's a really unique position in sports, and just watching Justin improve. He's had a tremendous off season, and he cares about it so much. And so but it was cool to watch him make plays and celebrate with his teammates last night. Again, that was not just Justin, all these kids, just to see all the work pay off in this one win was really cool.
Any defensive stars that stand out you want to make mention of here this morning?
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, I thought Bryson Green played an outstanding game. Both our safeties, especially little Nate Hand, man, he was all over the field and made some huge plays that were just instinctual. And we've always known that Nate was a very instinctual player. He's undersized, and so we're like, man, when he gets on the field as a senior, he got out there last night, and honestly, he had a great ball game. And I thought Quentin Carson played really well in the secondary as well.
Well, Adam Renshaw here with us talking Siegel football. 1-0 going into week 2 is better than alternative, so that's that's also a wonderful thing. You get to maintain road warriorship here, I guess, because what did you say, the first 3 games?
Yes, sir. We have Lebanon next week, and then Stewart's Creek after that. So yeah, it's as Bill Belichick would say, it's on to Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, absolutely. For us, with as many teams that play home games and that kind of thing, just, I can't tell you, I've spent probably 6 hours over the schedule and where we're going to broadcast and what we're going to do. And I've been to Lebanon and I know the people there and all that kind of thing. And so that was one of the games. We don't have to leave the county very often, I guess is my point, but we're headed to Lebanon with you guys on Friday night to broadcast the game back here for those who can't go, but I encourage everybody that can to make their way out there. But Lebanon has had a rich history in the past, and of late, you all have had some real battles.
Oh yeah, and Coach Gentry does a great job. They're a program that does things right, much like Cookeville, and it's just it's fun to go against those guys. They've had some success. They've got some good ball players, and we're we can be at Lebanon High School faster than we can be at some Rutherford County schools.
I know.
So it only makes sense, that we play, and I'd like to see that turn into a rivalry.
Yeah, and they've got great facilities, and you're right, because I live on the Siegel side of town. It's just a little bump up 840 and 35 minutes maybe or so, and you can be there. And if you have to go to Rockvale, you're not going to get there that quick.
No, you're not.
So, but it's good to be able to see those games being played, and we look forward to going out on Friday night with the Siegel Stars. And Coach, I know Lebanon's going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at you, but